What's good, YouTube? Chris from Innovation here, bringing you guys another episode of DN Duel series. And today we have three good duels. As you guys can see, this duel started off going against the Trapless BA. The next duel will be against the OCG version of Chronomaly, and the boss battle for this week will be up against a trap-heavy version of Burning Abyss. So as you guys can see, I started off this duel kind of on my opponent's turn because I wasn't even planning on recording a duel because I was Dueling subscriber in Janos. I kind of want to take a break, so when I went back to DN, I just started doing random games, and I'm like, okay, holy shit, it's the trapless version of BA. So I'm like, I gotta get this on camera for you guys. So he opens up pretty standard, I guess, double Dante, no back row, and I'm like, okay, I have Dark Law, and I have double mass change in hand. So I was gonna actually search out for it in the mass change. I thought about it, I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna search out another mass change because that'd be stupid. So I'm actually just gonna special summon my Shadow Mist. Don't use the effect. Go for Dark Law. Use Shadow Mist effect in the graveyard to search out Bubble Man. Set my hand. Overlay into Excalibur to run over one of the Dantes. I wanted to abuse Dark Law's effect by banishing the Dante and all the materials attached to it. And as you guys can see, that's what I was going to do pretty much here. And as you guys can also see, I have a pretty good setup. I have Mirror Force, MST, and another Mass Chain. So I'm in the winning position. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I do not believe the trapless version of BA will be good post the release of the Hero deck and post the release of the Necros format. Can you imagine a field of double Dante versus Necros in the next format? Necros is going to have a cakewalk. Trishula, say is nay, remove everything from play, and just they're going to be able to run over everything so easily. So you're going to need the back row to combat Necros, guys. I guarantee you. Take my advice for it. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these type of things. So I run over one of the Dantes, and you guys saw I had made a mistake and clicked off the screen. Yeah, I'm just going to end my turn right now because I wish there was a way I can make my Dark Law a little stronger if I can run over the other Dante, but it wasn't. Dante, that beefy 2500 defense. And I was waiting for him to end his turn because we had a little dilemma where he thought that his BA materials went to the graveyard. And I'm like, no, Dark Law works like Macrocosmos, so it gets banished. And I guess he had to read Dark Law and figure it out for himself. So he goes Tour Guide, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You can go your Tour Guide. I have Mirror Force and I have Mass Chain. So I'm once again still in a pretty good position. I'm like, what can he make? Acid Gold. I'm like, right, this is like the perfect setup against BA because like I'm like, okay, he's running the trap version. Only trapless version. The only thing I'm scared of is him taking my Dark Law with enemy controller and distributing it for like a Majesty screen. But I did have the Mass Change just in case try to enemy control me. So I just had plays for days, honestly. So I guess he made his best play with his Zenmain, which is smart. But I have the Mass Change. So in phase, when he tries to target my Dark Law, I'm just going to go in phase, Mass Change, remove target. So that way, Zenmain's effect will become pretty much null and void. So he gets it took a while to realize what happened, ended his turn. And as you guys can see, I'm just going to run over Zenmain's now. Pretty quick and standard. Zenmain's ain't got nothing against Excalibur and or Dark Law. And once again, everything gets banished. But yeah, this trapless BA build, while it might help prevent OTKs post the release of the Hero deck, like I said once again, it's just don't run it, guys. Trust me. You're gonna instant auto lose to first turn Dark Law. So at this point, he's pretty much gonna scoop it up because he's gonna try to go for a downer position main phase 2, which I don't understand why he did that. I guess he just gave up all hope and just wanted to do something. And of course, I bottomed to downer position. I'm like, yay, fuck it up, and GG no re for him. So this next duel is going to be up against Chronomaly, and I opened pretty okay. Now I'm not gonna lie, I played her a few times in this duel, primarily because I was on the phone with my son's mom, and well, baby mama, and so I'm trying to multitask there, and everything didn't go according to plan. I was barely reading some card effects, and as you see, I clicked over Facebook on accident to some, looked like it was some random post, some dude kissing. Anyway, didn't even realize I was recording this duel, honestly, until like about 5 minutes into the, well, actually like 2 minutes into duel. it was one of those things where you just record so much dueling. Every time I go on DN, I always have my video recorder on just to get some good footage for you guys. And I guess it's become so autopilot, I just don't think about it as automatically do it like it's a function to use the website. So I'm just gonna go standard. Shadow Mist attack directly, set the mass change. Once again, you never want to go. I learned this from Ninjanos. You never want to go to your Dark Law right away. You want to wait. You want to beat them down with Shadow Mist and have them force you to go into Dark Law. Reason being, you want them to waste resources. Like, there's a lot of times where my opponent open up the Snatch Steel and or Dark Hole, and they don't want to. You don't want them to Raigeki or Dark Hole your Shadow. They won't Raigeki and or Dark Hole your Shadow Mist. So they're gonna have to go into battle phase and try to do all that damage. Or try to force it to using your Dark Law. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry guys, so many different things going through my head right now. But anyway, opponent goes double summon his Chronomaly monsters, attack over, force me going to Dark Law. And we're gonna see we're gonna have a loaded dilemma because he's gonna overlay both of those. And I was arguing with him in the comment section like, how do you overlay 1/5 and 1/4? And I didn't realize he said, okay, his monster's an optional effect and he didn't use it. And his Chronomaly Chrononaut is the monster that copied the Jet's level, making himself a level 4, for they can make that little retarded Chronomaly monster that basically has the effect that says attach, I think, 1 material or 2 materials to target during each player's turn. Target a monster on your opponent's field, make him 0 attack, which is a pretty decent card. Really annoying, honestly. Like, I never really studied Chronomaly like that when they're in OCG, because, you know, guys know I'm a big gadget fanatic, so all I really looked at was the gadget deck list. But back around their prime, Chronomaly did use to top a lot, and I'm assuming it's because of this. One of the reasons because of this powerful XYZ monster right here. So as you guys can see, we're just arguing for a minute, pointless arguing. And I had to realize, oh yeah, not says otherwise. So I said, my bad, ended my turn. Well, he ended his turn, I moved on to my turn. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just go for the MST, blind space. And this is how you know, this is how I know I wasn't really playing like I usually play, because as you guys already know, I rarely ever blind space, and I honestly really never do blind space. I think it's stupid. But I did want to go for the push this turn, because that thing that he has in his field is really, really annoying. So I'm assuming he didn't use his Reckless Greed, because Dark Law would have made it a -1 for him, and he would have skipped 2 of his turns, making it a -1. And no, I was not trying to activate Hero Lives. It was one of those things where it's like I pressed it, misclicked in the wrong position. So I set Hero Lives, go Alias, Special Bumperman, and I'm going for a Castell play to bounce back his monster. And he's going to change monster's effect on Dark Law. I'm like, great, whatever, bro. And I'm just going to hit him for a quick 2K like El Boss, while going for the Call of Haunted into Shadow Mist, poking him for that young 1,000, and Shadow Mist is going to go into Dark Law, poking him for another 2,400, leaving him at 1,600. So yeah, I can't wait to get this hero day, guys. One more week to go, and it's just, I want to play at locals. Like, haven't played at locals in about almost a month now. No, I think I played 3 weeks ago. The last time I did at locals report about 3 weeks ago, I believe. Played with gadgets, got smacked for you guys that did see the episode. And I've just been on anxious mode, just fiending for their Yu-Gi-Ohs. So yeah, he goes into another not in Chronomaly. I don't even know these guys' names. I'm just gonna call them aliens. He goes into one of those, basically a double summon play, and he's gonna make the same monster to try to protect his life points. But as you guys can tell, I have double Dark Law, and his monsters aren't gonna really do anything. So I was just waiting for him to make his turn at this point. And this is pretty much gonna be game over. I believe I'm gonna ram him with the Castell and then attack him directly for game. So yeah, he's gonna reduce my first Dark Law on my field, smacking me for that quick 2K. He's gonna Reckless Greed. During main phase 2, I'm gonna use my Dark Law effect and banish card out of hand. I believe this is when he scoops up. Wow, I didn't even realize I got rid of the Honest. That would have been sucky for me if he would have had the Honest. So I'm just gonna attack over it, and he's just pretty much gonna scoop it up from there, I believe. Oh, he doesn't scoop it up. Living removals. My apologies. Like I said, I don't. This is might be dual commentary, but I don't record these. I kind of forget what happens. So yeah, he just scoops up after that. I knew he scooped up around this time. I just forgot when. I guess he felt like it was no hope because he was locked under his reckless greed. And last but not least, boss battle time. So I have to throw on Pokemon music against the trap heavy BA, and my hand was kind of lackluster, and so I didn't know I was playing against. So I did flip the vanities on the tour guide play because it's tour guide, and you just want to flip vanities on it because that's the best thing to do. So his tour guide is attacking the Shadow Misses, little booty, 1500 defense, and he's gonna take that quick 500 damage like a boss. Speaking of Like a Boss, for you guys that do not know what Like a Boss is from, it's from Looney Island's Like a Boss video. If I remember, link will be in the description below. Or you probably just find it on YouTube. Hilarious video. Saturday Night Live. You guys should check it out. Freaking funny. So we're just basically doing a style game. He said, I said. So I really didn't know what to do. I'm like, dang, he has 3 back row and tour guide. I have Shadow Mist and back row, so this is pretty pretty grindy game. One of those set pass. Had to think about when I'm gonna go out, and at this point I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna pass again. I wanted to wait for my hand to get set up. I didn't want to go off right away, so I had to go off at the right time, because if I would have went off at the wrong time, I would have been put in a pretty bad position. So like I said, still the set pass, and eventually I just got frustrated, and I'm gonna ram the tour guide because I just got irritated, and he has the mistake, and I'm like, okay, tour guide and mistake, and he flips another mistake. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty much at this point. I'm thinking I'm pretty much screwed. He has a mistake on me, and he flips up I think that's Scarm, and he summons another one of those very much monster. He goes for the synchro play, which is just going to get composed back to the deck. Now this is a very unique thing. I've never seen a Burning Abyss player main deck the mistake. So I'm like, okay, I'll just poke you with Bobaman for the quick 800 damage, set the call, and pass, because there's no point in me using Call Lahana that I have set to bring my Shadow Mist due to the fact that I cannot search due to him having a mistake on the field. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it. At this point, I'm just gonna go call anyway to try to put in some damage, because if his monsters, no, do I do that? Okay, I go for the XYZ play, and I think I'm gonna go for extra time, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, okay, I do go for the extra time play because he did have more cards than me. Actually, we had an equal amount of cards, but I think I do waste my e-call to make it go down less. Damn it. Actually, I'm just kind of messed up everywhere. I waste the econ. Okay, he wing blast. There we go. So yeah, I couldn't go X at that point. That was the point I realized I couldn't go X time anyway. And this is where I'm able to do some damage, because I do go for the soul charge. Okay, I now remember. Once again, apologies for being kind of off with my commentary, but shit happens. You know, you record stuff, you forget. This is like kind of like watching a new game to me, because I did record this duel on like I think Monday or Tuesday, and I'm doing the voiceover for this duel on Friday. So I'm gonna go for the Abyss Dweller in my turn, because that mistake is really screwing me up. Like, if it wasn't for the mistake, I probably would have been won this game a long time ago. Or if mistake was a better card like Karma Cut, this probably would have been a more interesting duel rather than set pass. But he's gonna go for the synchro play once again, I believe, and I'm gonna chain my Bubble Man, well, my Abyss Dweller, so he won't get none of his graveyard effects off, because I did not want him spamming out the field with Dante's beating in my face. And I do have the Mirror Force, so Dante is about to get wrecked right now. Gazio. I love Power Ranger guys, so don't judge me. And at this point, he's gonna go main phase 2, BLS, banishing my Abyss Dweller. And as you guys can see, I have Snatch still in my hand. And honestly, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, it's pretty much GG, no read from here. So thank you guys for enjoying the video and or watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. I would love to see you guys come with the video a lot to show your support. As always, comment down in the comment section below what you guys thought about this week's Dueling hand. This was Chris from Team Innovation. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel for a lot of competitive content. And of course, I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. So once again, Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace, guys. Have a good night.